What's going on, Pokemon's friends? It's me, Tyler, and today, let's talk playoffs. This is going to be an informational video, trying to tell everybody where they are. The few subscribers we have that enjoy watching us, this is a little update video so y'all know who y'all will be seeing in playoffs. I kind of want to try to let everybody know that watches and the Pokemon's coaches, so I don't have to text all of them trying to tell them where they are. They can watch this video. So we'll get into it, but first we have some terrible news. Unfortunately, Barry had to drop out. Coach Barry of the Baton Rouge Blazikins, I know I'm saying it wrong, please don't yell at me, but yeah, he had some personal stuff going on. He was real close to playoffs. It's unfortunate that he had to drop out, and he just had to drop out. Don't want to get into details. Didn't ask him what his details was. I understood. But his team will be taken over by Duke now. So Sir Duke will be taking over. I don't want to say the name again because I know I'm going to get it wrong. But I'm real sad to see Barry go. It was nice to meet him over this experience, and hopefully we don't just stop talking because he dropped out. But it was real nice to get to know him. He was an awesome dude, and yeah, his Duke said he would take over the team. He said he's keeping the team name because he's taking over the team because he's also from Louisiana. I'm not sure if Barry is from Louisiana, but that's where his team's based off. But yeah, he said he'll take over his team, so that's it. I know it's probably unfair to be this late in the season, him having Duke being able to go through all of it and get a chance at playoffs after not playing all the games, but the kind of limited what I can do. I could just tell him, hey, there's no chance of you getting playoffs, and it's kind of like, why? I mean, he could do it just for the fun or to help me out, but I just want to give him the chance, the same goal as everybody else. So hopefully I don't get criticized for that. But yeah, I'm excited to see Duke in this tournament. We tried to get him in the beginning, and I don't know about Season 2. He's still thinking over it, but we will see. But let's get into where everyone stands. So here's the list of where everyone is. Me and Jessie are currently tied in first place at 8-1. Coach Pedro of the New York Aladia are at 7-2. Dalton and the New England Pat Rats are at 6-3. Coach Nugget and the Tennessee Typhlosions, Duke of the Baton Rouge Blazikins. Why did I say it again? Ryan of the Houston Hippowdons are at 5-4, all tied. So it's gonna be real close for them. And Garza of the Atlanta Bravebirds is at 4-5. Coach Thomas of the Delaware Delawbirds is 3-6. Jordan and the Redskin Rockets is 2-7. Coach Robert of the Florida Crocodiles is 2-7. And Coach Mike is of the Tennessee Electabuzzes is currently 0-9. So let me take a quick drink. And back into it. Yeah, so this is where everyone stands right now. I'm placing matches won, matches lost. Pretty self-explanatory. So I'm gonna try to go over everybody here. Not individually. Some of us are tied. So, but I'm gonna also put who they face next, just to give some drama, to show that they're all going for the same goal here. So. First off, we're going to start at the people who will not be making playoffs. No chance at all, unfortunately. Jordan and the Redskin Rockets. She did join late off of Jermaine. Or not Jermaine, Coach Jace took over his team. She is new to Pokemon, and she has no battle experience before this, so she's excited she got 2. She will be joining Season 2 because she did have fun, and yeah, so hopefully she does a lot better in the second season. So Coach Robert of the Florida Crocodiles is also 2-7. He will not be making playoffs. He is not joining Season 2. Didn't ask him why. He just said he wasn't. Coach Mike and the Tennessee Electabuzzes. They will not. Yeah, he will not be making. He will not be making playoffs. I hate to do this. Not do this, but say to be the bearer of bad news. But yeah, hopefully he will not be joining. Not hopefully he won't, but he will not be joining season 2 as well. But sorry guys, but y'all will not be making playoffs. Now to get into the lowest chance, we're gonna go lowest to greatest. Thomas and the Delaware Delabirds standing at 3-6. So he will face Robert next, who is 2-7, and Ryan. And yeah, basically Thomas, you have to win these next 2 matches. Yeah, if you lose either one of these matches, you will not make playoffs. And also, Coach Ryan, Coach Nugget, and Coach Duke will have to lose both of their matches for this to happen too. I know it's a really slim chance, but don't lose hope because it can happen. So, in saying this, you have to win your next 2 matches. You're gonna have to save differential. So if you see sweet potential, try to get it. And if you know you're gonna win a match and you have to decide to let something go down, try to save it at all costs. Because differential is not good for you right now, buddy. But there is a chance. I just want to say that if they lose their matches and Garza, and you win both of yours and your differential is better than theirs, you will make playoffs. So, next team we're going to go over is Coach Garza and the Atlanta Brave Birds. He is currently 4-5. He will face Dalton next and Coach Mike last. So, basically, like the same as TJ, if you were to win one of your matches and Coach Nugget and all them lose their match, then you will be tied with them again, or you'll be tied with them, and you have a chance to make playoffs due to differential if you only won one. But if you want to try to guarantee and have a better chance, win both of those matches. I know you lost to Dalton in preseason by 1 HP to a Victini, but hopefully you prep better and you can make playoffs. Now that is, yeah, that's still if only one of them win one of their matches. But if one of them lose, then you still make playoffs. Or all of them lose their matches and you have better differential and you win both of yours, you will make playoffs. So try to prep, buddy, prep good, and good luck. Next is going to be Coach Ryan and the Houston Hippowdons. This is where you're tied with Nugget and Duke. So, you will face me next. I'm not going to let you win. I'm going to say that now, just because you want to make playoffs. So, really bring your A game to these matches. You face me and then Thomas for week 11. Thomas has the same goal as you, buddy, with his chances. So, you're going to have to really go for it. And also, your differential is not the best, but not the worst. So, you still can make it. If you win your next 2 matches and they lose their 2, you will make playoffs. But it's best to try to save differential and just win your next 2 matches. So, the next one is going to be Coach Nugget and the Tennessee Typhlosions. He is currently 5-4, and his next match will be against Pedro, which is not an easy one, but and then Dalton, which is also not an easy one because you're looking at the top 4. Both of them are in the top 4. So now versus Pedro will be postponed. So their match will be a little late. I'll get the video up as soon as they face, but Pedro has some college stuff going on and travel. So they, hopefully, Pedro told me, hopefully he talked to Nugget about this. So if Nugget, you're just now finding out from watching this video. But the same thing as Ryan, and what the next one's going to be is Duke. You have if you win both these matches and the other two coaches that are tied with you lose theirs, then you made it. But if you want to ensure it, win those two matches. Make sure your differential is real good. It's going to be the same throughout this, saying differential, win your next two matches. I'm just trying to give a defined detail of what they need, so when they watch this, they understand. But yeah, win your next two matches, best differential you can get, and basically if you win one, the other two lose both of their matches, then you do make it. But yeah, next one is going to be Coach Duke taking over. I'm not going to say the name. I'm not going to say it. We're just going to say Rogue Blazikins. But you faced Coach Jessie, who is currently in first place with me, and Coach Pedro, who's in third place. Some tough matches there. Duke, you came in, and you just get some tough matches for the top 3 places right there. So basically, you have same as the other two. Win your next two matches to ensure and get best differential as possible. Even if you lose one, you still have a chance, but keep that differential up. And yeah. So next one is going to be Coach Dalton and the New England Pat Rats. Right now, buddy, you are set for playoffs. Looking at it right now. But if you want to ensure, just make sure you win your next two matches, save differential. Y'all are gonna get tired of hearing me say it, but yeah, just make sure you win your next two matches. Right now, you're looking good. If they lose their matches, you still stay in. But even if you get one win, you should make it. Yeah. So yeah, just make sure you win those matches. And yeah. Next is gonna be Coach Pedro and the New York Lottie. You will face Nugget, which is postponed, and then Duke, Sir Duke. You're looking pretty strong right now. You should make playoffs. Well, if you tank both these next matches, it could be kind of on the rocks for you. It'd probably come down to differential, I believe. Yeah. So, if the other coaches win theirs is Nugget and Duke. Yeah, just basically try to win at least one of them. That is your end goal. One of these matches win and just get differential. If you win both of them, then you have a chance to get the top seed if me and Jessie were to lose our matches. So I say try to go for both of them and get that top spot to get a bye week in playoffs and to ensure it. If not, yeah. Next is going to be Jessie and the Detroit Dragonites and my Nevada Lycan Packs. We are both currently 8-1. Jessie will face Duke and then me. And then I face Ryan this week and then Jessie. I'm coming. Next for week 11. Basically, if we were to tank these matches, both of them, which technically we can't because I face you and you face me, we could be on the lower part of making playoffs. So I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed right now. But basically, we want to fight for that top seed. And if Pedro was to win his next two matches, and then whenever one of us whenever one of us lose to each other, we're basically gonna have to go to differential for the second place, tied with Pedro. So yeah, that's what it's looking like right now. So hopefully this video helps those that are trying to see where they are in this tournament. Hopefully this helps the people that watch this or watch this league. Let them know who will be making playoffs. The dream is I get every playoff video on here, get them recording. I've talked to some of them, depending on what I know Coach Nugget, me, and Jessie for sure recording their videos. So we'll have to see. But I believe that's all I have for right now. Just hopefully this is getting real close. So hopefully it's gonna be a good end of the season and it's a heck of a playoffs. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we see Barry go, but hopefully Duke can let the name live on. Won't say it, but the reason I won't say it is because Duke is gonna yell at me every time I say it wrong. So yeah. Well, that is all for this video. I'm gonna stop mumbling on. Hopefully this wasn't too boring, but I am Tyler, coach of the Nevada Lycan Packs. I will see y'all in the next video.